Welcome. I love people, data, and processes, and things which are connected between them. So once I decided to make some experiment connected with live-free space to set up process framework only by development team. And what is important here, I don't remember. So background for the history, how it starts, where we were then. I was working in software house. We had client demand that we should provide to them pizza team to provide new project inside their corporation. The pizza team should have squad connected with 5 developers, 1 QA, 1 product owner, and 1 Scrum Master. Our level of experiences was 1 junior, 5 mids, 2 seniors. And expectation to me was to work in Scrum with 2-week sprints, what is beautifully connected with about what Andy was talking to speeches before. Why? Because no one told me why I should use Scrum. They just told me, you are Scrum Master, provide Scrum, and everything will be happy. And as you can see, 2 weeks is the most popular approach. But I really don't like when someone tells me how to live. So I decided to let's do it differently than always. How was always? We had some kind of kickoff for 2 hours to present products, processes, rules, teams to each other, and we started work. I decided to do whole day kickoff connected with some exercises for the team and with leaving their free space. So I thought what I need first. Firstly, if I would like to do something in different way, I need to build a team. So we had some people, we don't know each other, right? We were from the same software house, but some of us knows each other, someone were working with each other, but not all of us as a team. So what I did, based on Lencioni, I knew that I need firstly to be focused to build trust. Of course, trust is like buzzword. Everyone told us, oh, we need to have trusted teams, but this talk is not about how to build trust team. I just would like to share with you that we started from this. We spent 3 hours on some exercises, workshops connected with this topic. And then I could ask myself, what I really need? So I really need to build the best team. And from where we can have the best teams, I asked them, please, guys, describe the best team you have ever been in. What influenced your thoughts? So they start discussing it. They came back to the previous lives in school, in family, with some friends, in studies. And we found out many important things for them. We wrote down them. So effect of this discussion was set of rules. For me, it was kind of team contract, but we never talk about team contracts, like we need to have team contract. We just sum up what is important for that particular group of people. And it seems a lot of points, but they were important. We started from them, but it's not guarantee of the best team, but it was the best start for them because we know from each other what is important. And for example, one of the rules was we use web cameras on online calls. And they were arguing because we had one person who said, no, never, I will hate using web cameras during calls. And based on that, we started to try and understand what is behind, because the solution is not to push people to do something, but to understand the reason behind. We used nonviolent communication techniques, and we found out the needs about person who really strongly wanted to use web cameras, and from that one who really didn't want to do it. And they found out solution. We use all web cameras on calls, and that one person will show up when she will be ready for that. But thanks to this discussion before, she started to use cameras almost each day. So then I have team, I have possibility to build a great team, so what I need more? I need to have meaningful and useful environment. Why? No one like to do stupid things. No one like no one like meetings which waste our time. So I asked again my team, please tell me which meetings in daily work are useful for you and why. And again, the discussion started. People start to encourage themselves what they would like to put in our daily work. So they decided, okay, it will be daily, it will be planning, review. Okay, it wasn't so short, it's like half-hour discussion, but they also arguing, for example, about retrospective. One developer said, no, one developer said, I would like to keep retrospective, I like it. The second person said, are you stupid? It's not any interesting meeting, you will waste of time, let's skip it. So the first developer told him, okay, but for me, it gives me this, that, and that last team, we use it to do this, and that. And the second developer said, okay, let's try. So what was important, they encourage ourselves what is useful for them. I only asked questions, and I didn't know with which meetings we finished. But what is important, we finished with meaningful events for them. So what I did more, I also asked them which steps in their work are important during development and why. And again, I only asked, and the discussions started. And final states were like you can see, but it wasn't from the first. We need to check things, we need to switch them, and also we needed to arguing. For example, about reject column. They were arguing who should take care about things which we put to this column. What was really beautiful, during this discussion, they found out what is important, the most important point about each column. So they told me that they would like to have updated and prioritized backlog. They told me that the only things ready for development they can put into to-do column, etc., etc. And about tested and done, they didn't explain more about that, but they knew, they feel that it should be like that, they like it. Okay, so if I have these things, so again I asked them, when you can call me start working on some task, what do you need? And then they just told me, okay, if I need to work on something, I need to not take anything where we are still waiting for something. I don't want to take something when it's missing mockups, etc. And what is really beautiful, many times I heard in my life that these people didn't met. Oh my God, sorry. That people don't take care about aims, about products, they just coders, they don't like to talk each other. Developers for sure are very close people, many stereotypes, but they told that they need to have specific goal, they need to know what problem we are solving. So I had list of their needs, so for me it was like definition of ready, but I didn't ask them, let's prepare definition of ready because Scrum book told me to do this. I just asked them, what do they need? So what will be the icing on the cake? We have team, we have knowledge how to build environment to have very strong team. how to build environment where we provide very meaningful and useful things. So the last aim was to build an environment where people could feel proud of their work. All of us need it. Also, our development team, our QAs, our designers, product owners, we would like to feel proud of what we work. So again, I only asked question. Tell me, when do you feel proud of your work? The team starts discussion, they exchange some ideas, but the most important for them was to provide really good product. They would like to provide great quality. They need to have time to provide this quality, not being always in rush. So I asked them, okay, so how can we find if we have this time to provide this quality? What do you need? So we ended with list of quality steps, end-to-end tests, and also I highlight this because we were arguing about that. We didn't find this answer as the first. And code review has been done, unit tests have been written, tested, and the question is it the best definition of done? I don't know, but it's the best definition for them for start point, because we started from the point where they really care. So what they did after all of my questions by whole day. So they asked me, can we really decide about everything? They were shocked that someone wanted to listen to them. They were shocked that I invited them to work together on our process. So I said, of course, we always can try. Not always we can hear that, okay, let's do that. But if we don't try, for sure we can't change anything. So about what they asked me, yes. But after a while, they decided, I was silent, I didn't suggest anything, that we will try working with Scrum Master. So, to sum up with what we finished, based on only questions about their needs. Okay, with team contract, we've defined valuable meetings and practices for that particular team. We've defined workflow with definition of ready and with definition of done. So I have two challenges for you after this conference. Think for a while and how you can try to do Scrum without saying that you are doing Scrum. Come back to purposes. The second challenge for you is try to use the life and the work experiences that you already have inside your team. Many times we think that we need to provide the knowledge to the audience, but we already have a lot of knowledge from IT world, from life, from another experiences in our team. So the fun I thought from me, based on this experience with my team, is to ask proper questions, listen, and follow your team. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Couple of questions, and they're still coming. Thanks, Slido, slash and ask. Yeah. So the first one, the most voted but edited. I don't know if it was needed to edit it, but what if the team would decide to remove Scrum Master? What would you do?
I told them that it will be a beautiful moment when everything goes well for them. They have value from all of the processes, and they don't need me anymore. So it's my aim when I go to each team. I would like to be not necessary for the team.
Thanks. And how long did it take you to get where you are now with this team?
I'm not sure about what is the question. This meeting, this whole day workshop, was the first meeting with that team.
Yeah, thanks, Justyna. Thanks a lot.